Hi, so I want to make a quick reaction video to the wide interview with Pedro Pascal and Oscar Isaac, and the reason is I think these are two really great actors. They're probably the two hottest actors available at the moment, and also I just watched Triple Frontier, which is on Netflix, and that's a really good movie. I would give it a 7 out of 10. It's got all the hallmarks of being a great movie, but it just does a few things wrong. I won't give any spoilers away, but I would definitely recommend it if you like that sort of male-oriented action movie. But it is a very good movie. But also, in this interview with Wired Magazine, there's something interesting that comes out. What is it? Pedro Pascal, he's the Mandalorian actor that's going to be in the TV show from a Star Wars spin-off that's going to be shown on Disney TV channel once it's launched. And in this interview, Oscar Isaac, who obviously is currently in Star Wars as Poe Dameron, he says he has to convince Pedro Pascal to take on the role, and that really surprised me, as you would think that most actors would jump at the chance to be involved with Star Wars, whether it's one of the movies or a spin-off TV show. Now, it doesn't actually give away the reason, obviously. It may be because it has clashed with what Pedro Pascal was doing, whether he didn't think the role was right for him, or it could be something a bit deeper, where some actors are turning away from Star Wars. The best and the most talented actors, and even directors, both on and off screen, don't want to be involved with Star Wars because of a lot of the fan backlash that Star Wars is receiving. So what some actors and directors might be concerned is that if they work on Star Wars, that some of the fans will kind of almost attack them online and be resentful towards them, even though it's not their fault. And you saw that with some actors, especially from The Last Jedi, where The Last Jedi was such a disaster of a movie, such an awful movie, that everyone got dirty. Nobody came out clean as a whistle. So it'd be really interesting to know why Pedro Pascal had to be convinced to take on a role to appear in a Star Wars TV show. You know, you'd think most actors or even directors would just really jump at the chance. You know, if it was offered to them, they'd bite the producer's hand off and say, yes, you know, I'd love to be in Star Wars or a spin-off TV show of Star Wars. So that was the only element that really caught my eye in this interview with Wired Magazine. But I'll link to it because it is a very good interview, and these two seem to be really get on very genuinely and go back a long way. But just to point out, you know, I was really concerned by that, and it could spread where many of the top actors and directors just don't want to be involved in Star Wars because of the backlash that Star Wars is receiving. And the truth is, that's what happens if you're Kathleen Kennedy and you make a mess of Star Wars. The negative effects can spread all over. You know, the fans aren't to blame. If there's millions of fans saying the same thing, then it suggests that there's a real problem that needs to be resolved. And until Kathleen Kennedy can resolve those issues, there may be problems where Star Wars just isn't able to attract the best actors and directors. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If there's a real problem where actors and directors don't want to appear or get involved with Star Wars, I think that could be a real problem. But again, let me know what you think in the comments below.